Right now in Calgary, we are reimagining one of Canada's leading museums to become a community-oriented space. Glenbow is in the midst of transforming its building right here in downtown into the J.R. Shaw Centre for Arts and Culture. At the heart of our project to reimagine the museum is the belief that old buildings can bring new value. With that in mind, we are taking a 50-year-old roof at the museum and transforming it into a community-oriented terrace, a place where you can come up out of the downtown and find refuge and respite and celebrate these moments surrounded by cultural treasures. And we are so excited that Maya Lin is going to be the person that shapes that experience for our visitors. Maya Lin is one of the most recognized contemporary artists working in the world today. She first came to prominence more than 40 years ago when, as a very young woman, she was blindly selected to build the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington, D.C. Maya Lin's particular strength in approaching Glenbow's future terrace is her ability to weave together notions of landscape, sculpture, environmental design, and architecture.
One of the reasons I was drawn to work with the Glenbow is that you're doing a complete adaptive reuse. You could have made a choice to tear the building down and build something completely new, but this idea that we are recycling a building in the center of downtown Calgary and making something new out of it while utilizing as much of the old building was a huge draw for me.
It's about taking existing spaces of beauty and spaces of history and art and culture and reimagining them and bringing them back in a different manner for people to engage with. And for her to be able to come here and work with us to bring the Glenbow back to life in a newly imagined way is going to be a significant new chapter in the revitalization of our downtown area. So I'm very interested in seeing how Maya is going to be able to inspire many of the local architects and designers and folks that will go on to do great projects like this. And I think it's important to recognize that the ability to work locally and internationally hand in hand on a project like the Glenbow makes Calgary a pretty unique place.
So for me, I love, if I'm working on a rooftop, bringing as much green space and foliage as I possibly can, while still making it a gathering space, but trying to fight this idea that it has to be this hardscape. It's going to be a sense of calm, a sense of beauty, a sense of being able to connect to the skyline of Calgary, but also to look at art with that sort of backdrop. So you've got an entire way to invite the community in and to just become a part of the Glenbow.
As you look at her projects, you see a sensitivity, a quietness of vision that fundamentally impacts how you arrive and experience a moment. We could not be more proud at Glenbow that we will be able to provide the first such moment for a Canadian audience.